Hey man, I got a question for you. Will Anthony Davis stay in New Orleans now that they got the number one pick? That could be the overhyped Zion Williamson, the potential number one pick in the NBA draft.
Powcast Sports.
My name is Pow for Powcast Sports, and welcome to an edition of NBA Sports Update Podcast Talk, however you want to call it. But stay tuned, we'll talk a lot about sport. We're talking about specifically NBA. Of course, we love other sports, but we're talking about NBA. And before we even start, do me a favor. Like, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel because we're going to be doing a lot of this talk, a lot of this NBA update talk. Let's pick it up once again with Anthony Davis, power forward of New Orleans Pelicans. And the GM, David Griffin, said that he plans to meet with Anthony Davis in Los Angeles and, of course, to talk to him about staying in New Orleans. That's the right thing to do, obviously. And, the GM seems confident that he's going to be able to make AD stay, but I honestly doubt it. Anyway, if he did choose to stay, he'll be partnered with, of course, Zion and Drew Holiday, which is a good trio, but may not be enough to really win a championship, especially these days. So there you go. That's one of the updates today. We don't know. We will update you if Anthony Davis chooses to stay, but we have a hunch that he's not gonna stay. What do you think? We all know that the Warriors beat the Portland Trail Blazers. It's a sweep, and I like it. Steve Kerr was talking about Kevin Looney. We all know as well that Kevin Durant got injured, and Kevin Looney stepped up. And Steve Kerr called Looney a foundational piece in the Warriors, and certainly he is. He has played a lot of critical games and has contributed very well. Talking about the Blazers too, Terry Stotts, the coach, just signed a multi-year contract extension with the Trailblazer. Good job to him. He's done a really good job in the Blazers uniform, or with the Blazers management and coaching. Unfortunately, of course, the Golden State Warriors is the Golden State Warriors. It will take a lot more to beat the Warriors, and Portland Trail Blazers should also consider signing up another star, probably. Or I don't know. I don't really know how to solve yet the problem of the Golden State Warriors. Everyone else is having a hard time. Anyway, also another Portland Trail Blazer news. Enes Kanter said he's not signing, but when he signed with the Trailblazer, that's the best thing that ever happened to him in his 10 years career. Has it been already 10 years or 8 years? 8 years, man. That's not bad. That's only 8 years. It's a good thing that he wanted to stay, but of course he's gonna be playing behind Jusuf Nurkic again. And there's another one right there, another big guy that wants to be the starting center, which is Zach Collins. And so they have a pretty much a good lineup there in the Portland. It's just that the Golden State Warriors, Kevin Durant or Klay Thompson and Stephen Curry is just they complement each other, and they know very well each other, and they play really well, and that's just hard to stop. Luka Doncic. Let's talk about Luka. It was announced Tuesday that Luka Doncic and, of course, Atlanta Trae Young has been unanimously selected to the 2018-19 NBA First Rookie Team. Congratulations. They'll be joined by the Andre Ayton, Jaren Jackson, and Marvin Bagley. Very good players, potential superstars. Talking about other rookies, we got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Colin Sexton, who is currently in the Philippines. We had a chat with Colin Sexton a few days ago or weeks ago about who will be the NBA champion. Doesn't want to talk. We even asked him about the Anthony Davis situation. Doesn't want to comment anything. Anyway, that is all rookie. Trae Young and Luka Doncic deserve those recommendation, or those citing to be on the all rookie team this year. We got a lot of Portland Trail Blazers news thanks to Roto World. Damian Lillard and the Blazers are expected to come to terms over a certain contract. That's 4-year, $191 million supermax contract extension. This is according to Chris Hayes of Yahoo Sport. Lillard has 2 years and $62 million remaining on his contract, but he would be eligible for a supermax contract, and he deserved that contract. He just one thing that he just need to do next year is just finally he and his team need to really solve the problem with the Golden State Warriors. In any case, meeting Golden State Warriors in the finals, in the West Finals, that's a big achievement already for the Portland Trail Blazers. We go now to our trusty source, Feedly, where we get all of the news from around the online, the cloud, the world about NBA. And we got this one: Kevin Durant rumors Knicks and Clippers equally dangerous to sign the Warriors star. I think he's gonna sign with New York. I just felt like he's gonna sign there. Anyway, other things that are popular right now. Adam Silver, commissioner of the NBA, says LeBron James leaving the East hurts TV rating. Of course, but how about the West? Did he actually get a lot of boost in the West? The problem is, wherever LeBron James is, as long as he didn't make the finals, of course, there'll be less attention. LeBron James is an attention grabber, and obviously a lot more people all over the world is watching when LeBron James is playing. The thing is, we could always create another superstar, but there will be no one else like LeBron or MJ for that matter. We just need to create another superstar. That's it. Okay, we go to Grizzlies. Mike Conley is being rumored to be traded because, of course, the Grizzlies got the number 2 pick, and they could be potentially signing or looking at point guard Joe Morant, which is also highly publicized next to, of course, Zion Williamson. And good and bad news, but Conley is really a good player, and Joe Morant could be a better player. I don't know. Maybe they should just look for another big guy in the Grizzlies. I like the Grizzlies in the past, where the grit and grind. Actually, I was a fan of that team. Hopefully, they can get back on track. And if it's a trade that would make that happen, then good. But it's definitely a new era in Grizzlies, and they need to find another spunk in that team. Let's talk about the free agency. I don't know. I know I've been jumping from topic to topic, basically, but yeah, I'm sure you'll appreciate that direct to the point changes. Anyway, Tobias Harris has done a good job in the Sixers, and he could be worth $1 million or a max contract. Is he? Well, some think so. Tobias Harris has been very steady for the Sixers, and looks like he will get a lot of options coming into the free season. And looks like the Nets, the Kings, the Pacers, the Mavericks, and the Jazz are all expected to pursue Harris in the free agency. I'm not sure if he could, if he would transfer. I think he should stay. There's a lot of good things happening in Philadelphia, in the Sixers. Yes, they lost, but be a teammate of Embiid, Simmons, Butler. That's a good core already for superstars. The problem is we don't know for sure if all of them are going to end up staying with the team, especially Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler crypted the social media posts about thanking the Sixers, and some are trying to interpret that as saying goodbye to the Sixers. What do you think? Anyway, that is all the interesting news that I've scoured online, and let's look at the current the current score in the Bucks versus Raptors series. I believe it's who's leading 2-1, Bucks, and looks like the Raptors are leading the way 88-76. Let's look at the top scorer right now for Milwaukee. It's Middleton. Great there. And for Toronto Raptors, we got Kyle Lowry. That's wow, that's unusual too. But Leonard is there, and Leonard 5 out of 12. So but it's good news. I mean, it's a welcome news that Lowry and other players are contributing. Mark Gasol is also contributing right there. It's funny, I just realized Mark and Pau Gasol, if I'm not mistaken, is currently playing. Unfortunately, Paul Gasol, ankle soreness, is not playing for the Bucks. But I mean, they're both in the same team that's playing. It's like Stephen Curry and his brother Seth Curry playing Portland Trail Blazers and the Golden State Warriors. Hey, if you reached this far, thank you very much. I wanted to do this every day. Actually, just look at the net for a lot of NBA news. I've been looking for a podcast, a video, or any kind of audio news that would talk about NBA or specific sports that I'm interested in, and I couldn't find anything. So I was thinking I wanted to do that as well. And so I'm doing that right now. Hopefully, other people that's listening, driving, or if you're just laying back and getting tired of just looking for what NBA news is out there, this could be the one for you. So subscribe, follow, comment, and let's talk about NBA. And if there's any topic that you wanted me to talk about, please do so. This is like a radio talk show or a podcast, however you want to call it, however age you are. Anyway, Pow Salud, Powcast Sports. Thank you very much. I'm blabbering in the end. Don't forget to subscribe again. Thank you, and have a great day.
Powcast Sports.